This is your latest Manchester United transfer news as we react to some big updates this afternoon around Manchester United's shocking midfield transfer list. A very interesting article from Simon Stone in the BBC shortlisting 6 targets that Man United could go for. I'd say 5 of them are massively underwhelming. We've also had David Ornstein and Romano giving their updates on this Andre Santos story as well. We'll delve into that. Obviously, it's a Sunday night show. It's an 8 o'clock show. We're driven by you, so give us your thoughts on everything that's going on too. But I just want to say as well, and I'll say it at the start because I think it just starts a good debate for the rest of the show and the way we want to go on. I personally think that Man United and Ineos and Glinios and the Glazers could go for somebody like Ward-Prowse and you'd still get some of these United fans saying, what? He's one of the most creative midfielders in the world. You know, stop hating on him. It's actually really clever data, which is exactly what we've had with Santos this afternoon. I've seen him and I don't know whether they think that they have the definitive on United, that they can just slag everybody else off, but it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street, and I'm sorry, if you're coming out saying Santos is an amazing bit of data-driven transfer business, why didn't we do it in May? Why didn't we do it in June? Why are we doing it in July? Why are Real Madrid not doing it? Why are PSG not doing it? Why are Liverpool not doing it? Why are Arsenal not doing it? And why do Chelsea want to sell him? You know what? At some point, you Glazer Rimmers are going to have to take a big, long look in the mirror, have a pint of coffee, and wake up. You are absolutely begging it at this point. You are so, do you want me to get down Tesco and buy a big packet of straws? Because you are clutching. You are clutching so much now. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing how you still back them to be part of this trust the process, trust me bro bullshit. Like, this is literally what happens when you're panicking. You end up going for people like Santos from Chelsea and begging it that it works out. And look, if we sign him, I don't think there's a Man United fan out there who doesn't want it to work. I mean, I do not want another season out of Europe. Let me make this very clear. If we buy Santos or we buy Baleba or we buy whatever other average signing we're going for, I hope it bloody works because I want Carrick to succeed and I'm not putting up with another season out of Europe. Last season was dead. It was dead. It was absolutely shit. Last season was rubbish. I do not want another season like that. So whoever they buy, I really hope it's going to work. But come on. How they can sit there and type and write and, do videos on, I actually think it's a clever signing. Mate, the facts are there in front of you. We tried to go for Anderson, we lost. We tried to go for Fernandes, we lost. We tried to go for Tonali, we wouldn't pay. And now we're going for Santos because he's cheap and Chelsea want some mug to buy him. It could be Mason Mount Part 2. It literally could. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest because I literally see these people wanting to defend our recruitment department. And I'm sorry, you have got more holes in your boat than a bloody hedgehog's pillow. It is sinking. You cannot defend this absolute nonsense of a window that United are veering towards now. It's the definition of failure. That doesn't mean we don't want Santos to do well. It doesn't mean we're going to boo Santos. It's not his fault. But we're assessing the window and it's shite. It's absolutely shite. If I'd said to you in April, our source has given us some information, 2 of the 3 midfielders we're going to sign, Ederson and Santos, you'd have lost your shit. And quite rightly so. What happens is we start off up here with standards and we get diluted down to here. Remember when Sir Alex Ferguson left, we used to win titles. And if you'd said to anybody at that point, we won't win a title for 13 years, they'd have rioted to get the Glazers out. 13 years later, we don't even get in title races. We barely get in the Champions League. No one does anything. Because what they've done is, over a period of time, it's a little bit like having a bottle of lemonade in your fridge, right? And it's your bottle, yeah? And only you're allowed it. But somebody, when you're not in the fridge, just comes in and, has a little sip of it and then puts it back. You never notice. You never notice. And then one day you're like, I haven't noticed that half a bottle's gone down. That's what the Glazers do to United. They gradually erode things at such a small detail, but over a long period of time, it becomes massive. And that's what I mean. Like, if you'd been told it was Ederson and Santos in May, you'd have gone mad. But now it's July. You're like, well, it's not that bad. It ain't that bad, really, is it? It's not that bad.
Now, that's the bare brunt of it, and that's all you really need to know when you're looking into this from Ornstein. He goes into detail then about what the Athletic were reporting earlier on back in June when they said that Santos was one of the players that Chelsea would consider selling. Obviously, they are trying to move players on to get themselves back alongside the financial fair play rules with UEFA. I know they're not in UEFA, but they are trying to move things around to make sure that they don't come unstuck again. They are kind of cash strapped this summer, Chelsea. Kind of weird how it's Spurs who are spending all the money and not Chelsea this summer. It shows you how weird this transfer window is, doesn't it? But yeah.
Guys, on all these stories, let me know, as always, your opinion, your point of view here in the comments. Remember to let me know on Ederson, on Andre Santos, United or Chelsea, but also Kang-Jin Lee, Yulman Trincao, the situation of Savinho, Dragusin, many movements at Tottenham, as always, also Sandro Tonali. Let me know your point of view, guys. Here in comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon here with Fabrizio. Ciao.